Now, I don't know whether you're actually enjoying the quiz questions or not, but here's another one. Who won the very first Ballon d'Or ever, and can you tell me what year it was? I'll let you know the answer in the middle of today's episode. Yes, welcome to the Omega Gaming Channel. Another player spotlight on our hands today, and the question at the start, the little quiz question, will kind of relate to what we see on our hands here. I'm sure you've already seen the title. But today we have another player to look at. He is another English player playing in the Bundesliga, so that happens quite often. But anyway, before we have a look at that player, can you please remember to smash the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already, take part in the quiz, and also let me know what you think of this man out of 5 stars. And so, the player we are looking at today is Jamal Musiala, who is an English player playing for Bayern Munich's second team. Obviously, Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. If you want to see some Bundesliga action, Holstein Kiel, we have got there with the youth to go. Twitch.tv/Omega Gaming. Last plug, I promise. But Jamal plays for Bayern Munich's team, their second team, which we can see who play in the third division of the Bundesliga league structure, the German league structure. But what a player he already is, to be honest. 17 years of age. I think he looks incredible for 17. Formerly from the Chelsea youth development a couple of seasons ago, moved across to Germany, and I think it's obviously done him very good because I've never heard of him before this year, but somehow the FM Scouts has rated him at a potential range of up to 180. 180, so we will see this man at 180 at some point in this save and see how he gets on. But we can see some really good attributes here, some really good technicals, mentals and physicals for a 17-year-old. He can also play across that front three and up top. He's 5'11". He's very good, viewers. But where are we going to put him? How long is he going to stay there? Let's take a look. Now, for the first time ever in a player spotlight, myself and the simulator for this player spotlight, Jeff Gateson, big thank you to Jeff, we decided to put him in a championship team. Now, obviously, with Miles Jacobson, the football manager creator, or kind of forefront leader, I guess, of Football Manager being a huge Watford fan, we put him with Watford. And it's only the second season and we've managed to get promoted with Watford and we managed to finish in mid-table. So far so good really in this simulation. He has managed to help Watford get into the Premier League, but we cannot see his name here. Let's take a look and have a look how he has progressed in 2 seasons. So at the age of 19, he is already valued at £18 million, and we can see some phenomenal attributes for a 19-year-old. Very spread out. There's not really a certain position you'd put him because he can be really good from that right-hand side. He can be really good from the left-hand side. Through a cam roll, he still has 13 passing and 13 vision. Great technique, good dribbling attributes. And as a striker, he's also fantastic for a 19-year-old. Great off the ball, good pace and acceleration, 14 finishing. So this guy can kind of do it all across that front three and in behind, so I'm quite happy with him. A 4-star current ability already, only has one weakness. We can see Jamal has had a phenomenal couple of seasons. Or has he? He has, viewers. So he actually has. So the first season with Watford, he had in the Championship 20 goals and 7 assists, 4 player of the match, 6.9 average rating in 42 games. Great. They managed to come up through the Championship. Were they winners of the Championship? They were not. Let's take a look where they actually finished. We go to stages. We can see last season. Here is last season, the league table. They managed to finish through the playoffs. We just seen that, to be fair. I glanced over it. Through the playoffs, they won 3-1 against Norwich. That's fantastic. So if we go back to Jamal now. Here we go. The second season in the Premier League, 12 goals, 9 assists, 3 player of the matches. Just finding his feet really in the Premier League, but still, as a debut season in the Premier League, because he never made a debut for Chelsea in this league, 12 goals, 9 assists, 3 player of the matches. Good stuff. We are actually playing him up front using the Phantom Menace, of course, one of my favourite tactics here on the game, and he is already wanted by Brighton. But 2 seasons later, at the end of the 2024 season, Watford have established themselves as a great mid-table team in the Premier League, and Jamal is playing in that. But it is almost time to move him on. Jamal, this is his progression now. He's 21 years of age, £42 million. He has asked to leave. He wants to move to a bigger club. We're going to allow him to do just that. Physical attributes are phenomenal. 6 foot now, so he's really good. He's gained a player trait of gets crowd going. We haven't given him that. He's gained that himself. That's obviously through either playing or the mentoring groups, which you can gain player traits through that. Gets crowd going is a fan favourite one. That means the crowds love this player. Mental attributes are great. Some really good mental attributes. Anticipation, decision making, determination and off the ball, of course. And the technicals, still really good at dribbling, really good finishing, great first touch, can even do a long shot, 14 passing, 16 technique. It's not too much to be worried about with this player. If we do look at his history, another 2 great seasons, very consistent seasons as well. 16 goals and 15 goals, 3 assists, 4 assists. Both times 3 man of the matches, 6.9 average rating and a 6.82, 18 goals in total. That season, 16 goals across the board this season. Competitions wise, knocked out the 4th round in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup 4th round as well. So they're not doing too bad, well not doing too well, in the cups. But that's fine, they're not likely to win it either. It's kind of dominated by the big clubs in the English Premier League. But it is time to move him on, and we're going to keep him in the Premier League. He is English, and Jeff is an Arsenal fan. They also finished below Watford this season, so they kind of need him. However, they are in the Champions League. And so we moved into Arsenal, viewers, and 2026 means he has been playing here for 2 seasons now, and, well, you can already see his name. He's doing very well. 47 goals across the season. He is the top scorer for Arsenal. He also has the highest average rating. It's good enough to put Arsenal back into 4th place, where they belong, viewers. I'm sorry. But there we go. Anyway, Jamal, how has he been doing? Now, he is an elite striker. This is him cranked all the way up to the very close maximum potential that he can get of 180. Some outstanding attributes across, well, especially in the physical department. But what has he been doing? Well, he has had, in his first season at Arsenal, a 45-goal league campaign. In 37 games, 45 goals with 8 assists. He had a lot quieter one this year with just 24. But that is kind of the Phantom Menace, really. A 7.79 average rating. Really good. Really high. So that season, he actually only scored 61 across the board in 57 games. Really good. But there's something to show you. And that is this. They are Champions League winners for the very first time. Arsenal, a 2-1 victory against PSG in the final. Unfortunately, Jamal was actually injured for this on the lead up to this, so it was quite gutting. But they also won the FA Cup too, which he also played a part in, scoring the most goals in every single competition that they had, even the Carabao Cup, which he only scored 1 in. And he was still the top scorer. They were knocked out by Everton. So, his couple of seasons in Arsenal have been a great success. Not to mention, I can't find the actual bid itself, but Jeff told me that in this year, Barcelona bid £118 million for him. Which actually reminds me, I never actually spoke about Jamal's cost. And that is because at the start of the game, he is at Bayern Munich. It's very hard to prize him away from Bayern Munich. They know his talents. However, around about the £30 to £40 million mark is where they kind of start accepting bids. But in a lot of people's league campaigns across, well, a lot of people's series, that I've seen in different Facebook groups, in different Twitter threads and everything, this player can be picked up really cheap in the next couple of seasons, mainly because Bayern Munich just don't really use him and he just wants to leave. He wants first team football, especially if he's good enough, and you can pick him up for either an end of contract deal or you can pick him up with a really cheap bid. So take a look on your saves where he is, what his contract's like, maybe chuck a little cheeky bid in, see if you can get him. And that is because you will not regret putting a little cheeky bid in. We're in the 9th season now, and Jamal is really coming into his prime. As we can see, he is one of the best strikers that you'll find in the world. And he's valued at £85 million, still playing for Arsenal and still banging in a lot of goals, 33 goals, 25 and 24. So this is 3 seasons since we last met, but there's a reason why I brought you back for this part. It's quite exciting, to be honest. And that is because at this point, he has won 4 Ballon d'Ors back to back to back to back. 4 in a row. He has won it every single year. From 2025 to 2028. We're in 2029 now. So that is yet to be still determined. But we will check back and see how many he can accumulate in a row. Because this is absolutely phenomenal what he is managing to pull off at an Arsenal team who are not necessarily dominating the English Premier League. However, they are still doing well in other cups. Now we do look at the competition page. We have entered a lot of competitions this season, and for a very good reason. We either won the Europa League or the Champions League. We'll check that. We also won the Community Shield, which means we either won the FA Cup or the Premier League. So the Premier League, we did not win it this season. However, the season before we did, the 2027-28 season, this season was won by Manchester United. So did we win the Champions League, viewers? Yes, we did. 2 seasons out of 4 so far. Well, this is obviously his 5th season. He didn't win it. But 2 seasons out of 4 in Arsenal colours, he managed to pick up the Champions League trophy. Not so bad of a career right now. And speaking of a not so bad career, the answer to our quiz question at the start, who was the very first Ballon d'Or winner and what year was it? Well, the year in fact is 1956, and the winner was Stanley Matthews himself, playing for Blackpool. A Blackpool player won the Ballon d'Or, and it was the very first one. Stanley Matthews, everybody. So did you know that answer? Let me know down in the comments. But back to Jamal now, and we are in the very last season that we are going to look at today. The 13th season, in fact, 2023. His 9th season at Arsenal, so he has become a club legend here. We're just going to assume that because of what he has managed to accomplish, to be honest. They're still not dominating the league, but that does not matter. He's still dominating the league himself. 51 goals in total. We can see he's still elite. 30 years of age, he's still worth £82 million as well. We've kept just using the same tactic because it's been working. And if we do look at his history, he started scoring more and more goals throughout his career. 37 goals in 38 games, 33, 34, 39. So he's managed to accomplish quite a high scoring amount of seasons, including the 63 goals in 61 game season right there. Has he won anything since? Well, it's quite obvious he has won something because yet again they are in the Super Cup. And if we do look at the Champions League, he has won it for the 3rd time. 3-time Champions League winners with Arsenal. So they have got to be very happy with that. But of course, the big question was how many Ballon d'Ors did he win? And unfortunately for Jamal, there is also a very talented player called Kylian Mbappe who is running around. And Kylian has managed to win 2 Ballon d'Ors. Oh, it's so annoyingly on the either side of his 5th. He could not get 5 in a row. He did get 4 in a row though, which is some achievement, and I'm pretty sure that has not ever been done before, and yet he still won it again after. He won it for a 5th time, and then he won it for a 6th time. Jamal won it at 29 years of age for the 6th time for Arsenal. Incredible stuff. Second place, by the way, because I'm quite stand by this, was another Arsenal player, the right midfielder. Look how good this guy is. Jesus Christ. So there we have it. That is Jamal Musiala. Probably not how you say it. I really do apologise, Jamal. I'm sure you'll be watching. If you do, let me know. If you do watch this. Anyway, what do we rate Jamal out of 5 stars on this save for this series of Football Manager that we have had? Of course, up to 180. He is a very talented player, but he will cost you some money. So the original cost, that's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. And although you can get him for really cheap later on, I need to consider what he costs at the start of the game. And it's very hard to obtain. And not to mention, he might not even want to come to you because he is at Bayern Munich. So, probably a downer straight off. But does his attributes complement the positions that he plays in? Well, we did mention there that he played in a number of different positions, and his attributes match that in whatever position you wanted to play him. So that is a huge tick from me. Really good. Really strong stuff. In whatever position you play him in, he's very good. Does he have the value after? Well, we've seen him valued at like £89 million when he was 30 years of age, so absolutely yes. and Barcelona came in for like £180 million bid, so absolutely you can make a lot of money on this player. Even if you do prize them away from Bayern Munich for a lot of money, you can still make your money back. Does he return the stats? Does he score goals and get assists? Yes, he does. He gets so many. I mean, he's so good. He gets the Ballon d'Or, and that means he is definitely something special. So I've got to give Jamal 4 stars for this. It's just a shame he costs a little bit too much money for my liking. Jamal, 4 stars. What do you rate him down in the comments? And there we have it. That is another player spotlight done and dusted. I really enjoyed this one. Thank you very much to Jeff. Make sure to join the Discord unless you want to join the simulated team as well. You can also join the Discord. You get free tactics, you get free downloads, a shortlist, and training schedules as well. Not to mention you get to know when I go live on twitch.tv/MegaLukeGaming, or when a new video comes out with all of those wonderful people in my Discord. 4,000 of you are in there right now, so make sure the link is down below. If you haven't joined it, make sure you do. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're very close now to 15,000 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer and closer every single day, and that's thanks to you guys continually pressing that subscribe button. The percentage of people who haven't subscribed, that number is coming down, and I thank you all for that. Have a cracking day, viewers. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye bye.